Hello and welcome to another update video about VeChain. VeChain, from my point of view, even we said the low could already be in because it did reach the target area. It made here a, let's call it a breakout low or fake out low below that support line here in red that was at 4.3 cents, 4.4 cents. So a little bit of an outstanding low, yeah, which jumps into your eye, but it hit the target area, came basically into this region between the 78.6% and the 8.8% fib level, 88.7% fib level, yeah. And it made that lower low. We said the low could be in, but it doesn't have to be in because we don't really have a breakout to the upside yet. So the way the chart is really looking like at the moment for me is it might actually come down lower again. So far, really no confirmation yet that we are starting to move up from here. Still fairly low volume at the moment. Yes, we did break out of that descending channel, which in the first instance is positive, but you can see that the price did not even manage to break above this 50-day moving average. It also didn't make a higher high. So the way it currently looks for me is really that we are coming down, maybe lower here. We still have here very corrective structure. You have here something like a head and shoulders pattern again, where again, if we break that 4.4 cent level, you're going to go down. You're going to go down in the first instance to that 3.9 cent or here 3.9 cent level, that previous low. And if that breaks, you're coming down to 3.3 cents in my point of view. Below that, hopefully we will hold the 3.3 cents. I mean, there are further support levels along the way, like 2.3, 1.3 cents, but this would be nearly ridiculous, these prices. Generally, we can just conclude that the downtrend isn't over yet. At least we can only say that as soon as you see a first higher high and a higher low. At the moment, we don't see it. Yeah, it's still a corrective structure. There's no volume. You want to see an impulse. Yeah, and this so far has not been an impulsive structure yet. That's just talking about, I mean, that is just in terms of the Elliott wave price structure, price action, and the Elliott waves. Again, looking at the indicators as well, we can take a look at the daily chart. That is everything else, just not bullish. I mean, we were here oversold on the 23rd, 24th of January. That is why we saw a move up. But still after that, we saw that lower low. I mean, the good sign is we do see here first aspect of a bullish divergence, from that low to that higher low, where on the price chart you made a lower low. That is definitely not bearish, but also you need to consider that we were massively oversold. So I mean, the only chance the price has, or the RSI has really, is to do a bullish divergence, because it can't really go even lower than that. But still in the bearish range. The MACD also doesn't look convincing. At least it did come down here, yes, flattened out for now, but not really in a sustainable move to the upside. So from my point of view, the momentum still moving sideways here. Also the 8-hour MACD did not manage to hold that bullish MACD crossover. Also that is not bullish. And here also the 4-hour MACD, I mean, it did cross bearish. Now it's sort of possibly going bullish again, but also just generally sideways. And if I make that a bit larger, you can see this looks very corrective, the way the price is coming up here. So you made a series of lower lows here, lower highs. Those moves down were looking impulsive, strong, and all those moves to the upside, those small corrections and consolidations, they looked rather bearish. They look very corrective. You can see, just compare the way the price came down here, made a not really okay, not a lower low, but came to that low. And then the way the price is going up now is just very weak. It's not the straight, it's not a steep angle. It just looks very, very corrective. Okay, so therefore I can only confirm that my view is that we continue, that we come down a little bit lower at least, before we have a chance to move higher. The only bullishness that I can see here is on the 4-day chart, where VeChain actually is making this bullish crossover. Okay, so this is contradicting a little bit what is happening on the daily chart and the shorter time frames, and that is looking interesting. But again, until we really see a higher high, and what I would want to see at least, and just if I go in the 1-hour chart, I would want to see a break above that 50-day moving average for now, which is at 5.4 cents, and then above this significant high at 6.9 cents. Only then I would be confident that the low is already in, but generally overall the potential to the downside and the downside risk from where we are now compared to where we were before, it is just minimal. That is my view. I mean, we were much higher, and typically when you go higher, currently where Terra Luna is, the downside potential and the downside risk is just very high compared to where VeChain is at the moment. I mean, the indicators are very low. And looking on the weekly chart, just to confirm that, I mean, look at where the weekly RSI is at 37. I think the weekly RSI for Terra Luna is somewhere at 65 or something. So way higher. So in any next bull run, or move up, VeChain can do a lot. Whereas, for example, Terra Luna will be a little bit limited unless Terra Luna is now starting to correct as well, which is what I actually expect. That's my view on VeChain. Hopefully that was helpful. If you like the update, then hit the like button, give the video a like, leave a comment for the algorithm, please, and also subscribe if you haven't done so. And if you really like the content, maybe check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.